Greetings. Here's Lodrik, and this is a game for in the Pacific Advanced Edition. This is my play by email match against KilRoy. He is a commander of the Allied forces, and for me it is the Empire of Japan. We playing the scenario 1 with no modifications. One day turns it up, and this is the 27th January of 42. The turn after I took Nomaya was more or less relatively easy after I was able to bring in my division. And now I have the logistic part to handle, to bring in base forces, engineers, and other equipment to build up the base. Only taking the base alone will not bring or give me anything. So I need supplies, aviation support, and units. Here's a Dutch submarine, but I was only able to create one hit. But at least something. East or west of Hawaii. Still some subs are trying to intercept equipment, but no. Luckily, I find here one AD, so assistant destroyer. And I bring 2 torpedoes in, so this will likely sink. Sounds so. North of Rangoon, I can, some corvettes intercept my submarine, but nothing happens. Hawaii, still nothing. Good. In the next landing operations. There's not more much left in the Philippines with really enemy base forces. But I think at least 2 or 3 units are here around the islands. Yeah. More destroyers and cargo ships, but my sub cannot reach a position to attack these cargo ships. Unluckily. And one more buffalo still over Batavia, so I keep my sweeping. There's damaged buffaloes at the ground or whatever. So, and I won't get rid of them because they always have the possibility to intercept my recon airplanes or my scout airplanes. So, but I only can damage this buffalo. Hopefully, it's written off. 07 looks really empty. And my Navy bombers finally won't make a strike. So after so many days of not attacking once, they won't attack. Even if it's a PT boat. And of course a PT boat is so small, can never hit. course, I come here at 7,000 feet. This is only the standard altitude for scouting and avoiding the flag of the allies. Good. At least they try to attack. Sweep more. No enemy more left. West of Java looks empty. So the British are back. So I also try, I bring in more Oscars and no escort fighters, so I can maybe get more kills on these Hudsons and Blenheim. At least some. So maybe up to a half dozen bombers gets killed here. So Warhawks coming out of Batavia, sweeping my base. Still 6 left. They cannot overcome my cap. And maybe the pilots are really not the best. All my pilots are too good because I bring in here really good pilots. So air victory on both places. Now the Dutch bombers are coming without any escorts, and I have enough zeros here and some support Pete interceptors. So no way that they come through. Defeated. Now more. Cap is still strong. Needs no victory. Now the wildebeest out of Surabaya, but because there's no fighter left to escort them, I can kill them all. So even if my strike bombers or strike aircraft don't want to really go out, my fighters are, let's say, successful in defeating and defending my own asset. So no strike in the afternoon. The Allies had enough, and my Japanese pilots, yeah, they don't want. So I catch up with his Dutch forces. Well, I think KilRoy left here one British Indian trooper behind to slow my progress. And I simply wiped them out. Nothing left. This was a British Indian brigade. I don't know if they are original from here or if he ships them in from India or these are troops from Malaysia escaping. I really don't know what's on Java immediately. I thought they are all Dutch only. But whatever, they cannot hold the ground. Next attempt to break here the stalemate. Again, fort is down to 0. Trying to rebuild it and I crash it. And again, we have even casualties on both sides. In the long run, this will normally favor me because I have much more raw power. But it's time. aiming now bombardment, simply to rest my troops a little, and I think I have reinforcements on the way. And this bombardment will favor me. You can see that the Chinese are losing in this encounter. And this Chinese corps was already broken, and now I can destroy it completely. Means this will come back in, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. And there was really nothing inside left. 2 guns. Right. And this is also rough terrain. I use one of my divisions to like a cleanup force. It's maybe not enough, but it's again I can win this over time, but it will not be quickly. Still, I think in China it's really only a matter of time that I get total victory here. In China, the supply situation is really the biggest enemy for me, so I cannot move all of my forces in full attack mode. And my air force is really limited to training now. And I have to wait 2-3 weeks to produce enough supplies. The main focus is normally for my supplies in Japan to build up industry. That is more important for me. To finish the basics that I have in the long run, no issue. So I need 1 or 2 months normally to limit my supply shipping to China and fight with the equipment I have in China ready for the Japanese, and this reduce my maybe efficient strength and good. So there was not really anything changing. This battle was inclusive, so it means I was not able to overcome the Chinese. I don't know. Oh, the text is so slow. My forces are still okay. Fatigue disruption is not too high. Disabled only little. Nothing destroyed. So I can attack 1 or 2, once, twice, maybe more. But there are more forces coming here. 3 here. Here's a big bunch of army. So I move from this hex, crossing the river, make a shock attack automatically. Saves me some time. This is fine. I don't need to go to Aisheng. I don't need the city. This city really have no value, no point value, no industry, and it keeps me, or force me to keep garrison inside. So take the city really have no benefit for me. The only benefit is if you want to bring the army around this street and come from behind and block Changsha from the rear. So from strategic point of view, you can take it. But industry, economy, no, I don't need it really. Good. And no other battle here. KilRoy, don't attack more here. KilRoy, don't attack here either. So anything is quiet so far. No activity in Burma. No activity in Sumatra. I was able to destroy these British Indian forces in this hex. This is still clear terrain. So that was easy. I bring some tanks around to take this base, and then I fully march with all of my forces on Batavia. I have here, I think, here's now attack value. 300 roughly, and here's a full division. But more is unloading, so, oops, no. But I bring in soon more attack value. No, the main force is of course here already, haha. Main force is hard to say. This is also 1000. So, this is everything I have here. At the same time, I try to bring in more forces in the east of Java. I have here now some small equipment already landed. They prepare all of the smaller bases and try to secure everything, but not Surabaya, and Surabaya need reinforcements normally out of the Philippines. I think I sent from Manila the troops to help for Surabaya, and the troops from Mindanao are on the way from taking Tarakan, and then down Balikpapan, and after Balikpapan also going to Java. I won't normally take only Java before end of February. This operation Java Sumatra must be done in Borneo. Here was nothing, no activity. The base is now, I can use my division. I mean, you can always use whole divisions or regiments. They also have engineers included. Division normally more. So here, 5 engineers plus here, these are pioneers, so 55 engineers from this division, helping to build up this base as fast as possible. But of course, I'm lacking supplies, so more is coming. I sent my carriers back to refit and repair the little damage I have, and restock my airplanes and refuel everything. And then maybe have other operations. This was really the main objective, take New Caledonian, Nomaya. This is done now, so I can think about where to go next. Normally the next operational goal is Fiji, or maybe I can go for Wake. I don't know if I really must bring so much assets to Wake. But sooner or later, KilRoy will also start to be more aggressive. I was lucky because I intercepted one of his main fleet carriers and hit twice with a torpedo, so he's a little reduced in his striking force. And he also has still his 2 British battleships somewhere, plus all of his American battleships, so I maybe take everything easily, but the KilRoy also hold back all of his really important stuff. So I still can lose here quickly a lot of ships and equipment if I don't make sure that I keep an eye on every possibility. I don't check the intelligence report so far. So this turn was 28 losses for the Allies and 4 for Japan. Mainly all of these Dutch bombers of Java and Wildebeest, Warhawks all destroyed. But I lost 3 of my Oscars, and these are all this long-range cap. Long-range cap is simply really burns through airframes. So I really don't like to do this too much. I don't lose my pilots with this, but I lose airframes. Of course, I can produce airframes, but so far in the early stage of the war, I have not the capacity to produce high numbers of airframes. Simply because I don't have the supplies to build up so many factories. So wait, I lost how many pilots? Whoops. 1 killed pilot. Okay. This 1 killed pilot was maybe related to hard to say. I don't know if there's a problem with the game. Sometimes tell you always where the pilot gets killed. You can check the air wings, maybe find out. No. Looks not here. So this guy was on a long range cap. And they're getting some experience, so maybe they're getting also kills, but you don't know because the game don't tell you if you get new kills. You only see the total kills. This guy was also on long range cap. Only can see that I get experience, but experience is both by kills or by maybe combat. You can of course check this operational report, and you can always see a lot of information. And sometimes the game tell you if you get a kill or not get a kill here. This guy get a kill. Then you can see the air wing it was, but it's a little complicated. Good. And ship sunk was this AD from the US Navy. It's only a destroyer support, so loaded with shells and torpedoes, and can quickly rearm any light ships. For then you don't need a port everywhere. Good. Thank you all. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.